Well, good morning. This is Karen with Veronica's Tarot, and I've got our little daily. Oh, I don't know. I feel like it's our daily little read. Now, again, these aren't going to identify with everybody, but also I want to, use this opportunity to help you see, how a small reading can go and how these cards can be interpreted. And again, when we interpret cards, they're how we feel at the time. And I think that that's an important piece that I may see something, but someone else watching this can see something else, and that's quite all right. And I'd be more than happy to, hear your comments on what you see in the cards. So the first card is always the situation. What's the situation? And this is the Six of Wands. And so, in a lot of the Six of Wands, you see people like celebrating with this person who is being recognized. I get the feeling in this Six of Wands, it's more like showing off. Look what I've done. And look what I have. Look what I've done. It's something to that effect. So I think that's the situation that you're really proud of something that you've done and you really want to show it off, right? Like it's that important to you to show it off. Um, to stand up and say, this is me, this is what I did. And I think that's a good feeling. And I think you absolutely should if that's the way you feel. I'm all about showing off. So the present influence is the devil. So whatever this situation is, you know, um, there is a feeling of being tied to it. Look at those ropes around the people that are tied together. There is like a higher power or an evil power standing over these people, making sure they don't escape, right? That's kind of the way I feel it. But it's actually more than that. It's, recognize those parts of you. To me, this devil in this situation, yeah, you're tied up. But the devil also represents, our parts of us that we need to explore that maybe we don't tell the world about. Those things that are really only for us. I think they can be sexual. I think they can be physical. I think they can be sensual. I would say more than anything, that's probably what this is. Um, but you feel really good about it, right? So please embrace it if you feel good about it. And the reason why I say that we have got all wands here. So then we have the Ace of Wands in the future, and we have the Queen of Wands as advice. So to me, embrace your passion. The future is about that. Like the future influence is showing that you are going to be very passionate about this. Something new is going to start because of the way you feel about this. Um, Regardless of this devil being a positive or a negative, whatever it is to you, this future influence is about this passion that has come through because of how you feel. And that's why you want to stand up to the world and say, here I am, this is what I've done. But I think it's very private. So if that's the case, that's fine. You can't scream and yell it across the world, but you can give it to the universe to let the universe know how good this makes you feel, um and that it's okay. You're not hurting anyone, no one's hurting you. It's a good thing, it's a positive thing. So I feel like that ace really in the future is good. You're going to see the spark come alive. Like it is just going to be fabulous. The Queen of Wands, as advice, go after it with gusto, motivation, excitement, all of the things that the wand courts bring to us. They bring excitement, they bring speed, they bring passion. They do bring motivation. So the advice in this situation, go after it, man. Go after it. This is important to you. You're showing it off, regardless if it's something that's making you feel stuck or not, or if it's a sensual aspect of yourself that you've discovered. Um, you know what? Embrace it and know that as long as you're being true to yourself and you're not hurting anyone, embrace this piece of you, embrace this part of you. Um, because in the future, this is going to ignite a lot of things. And when you embrace your sensual side or your even physical sexual side, this can bring out different creativities as well. So it's not only about the sex, the love, the sensuality of it. It can bring motivation in all other areas of your life. And I think this is what it's saying. If you feel that good about something, allow it to come into your other parts of your life. It doesn't mean that you have, I'm not talking about, bringing sex into the other parts of your life. What I am talking about is bringing that passion, that excitement, that however this makes you feel, this thing that's making you stand up and go, I want to scream about this and tell everybody. That's what you need to bring into your everyday life. And it will happen because the future influence is that ace, and there's going to be a spark. Something's coming, and it's good.